Talk Nerdy presents Comic Book Vidcast, September 18th.
Comics. Because that's what we're going to cover is the comics that released that
And
week.
we're sponsored by Kaboom Test Labs.
Age of Comics.
And
this lovely facility right here.
Twin Suns. So that's... I know it looks like we're like in a bedroom right now, but this is that we're actually at Twin Suns.
We're in more of the gaming section right now.
Mm-hmm.
So for all you hardcore tabletop gamers, if you're not playing here, why aren't you here?
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
the question.
Exactly. I'm Pablo Gunner. You are?
The Ambassador.
And we're here to talk comics. We're going to be covering our cover, panel, spread, and Back and Bag of the Week. Back and Bag of the Week is our best book of the week. So let's go ahead and jump right into this, starting with my cover, which is Thor number 13 right there. It's epic, and it's awesome, and it's
pretty
very
realistic of what happens in the book.
It's very metal too, like could be on like a metal, like a death metal cover, as well as it looks like it could be on like a Warcraft. It could be like a Warcraft poster or something like that too, So
yeah. Mine's a little darker than that. That's hard to believe. Mine is New Avengers right here. Now this one, I just really like the cover because it has Doctor Strange in the middle up there because he was the one that played a big role in this, in the Illuminati. But it was a good book altogether because it focused on the Illuminati, and it really was a good cover to show what you're going to get out of the book.
Right. Okay, cool. Then I'm going to jump into my spread of the week, which is from New Avengers, issue 10, part of Infinity, right there with Thanos, just the whole thing, that whole page right there. Essentially what it comes down to is it's Thanos disappointed. Like, this is what happens when you disappoint Thanos. That's what happens. You get smashed. So, and I was like, that was awesome. And just his face, and like I said, those dead black, like I've said in the past, the dead black eyes with the glint in them. It's just awesome and creepy all at the same time. It's so freaking sweet.
But if you want to see a real panel, check out the Bifrost here. It just looks so cool. You have Thor and the Warrior 3 all going through the Bifrost. It's such a cool panel showing them going through the Bifrost. And usually the Bifrost looks kind of lame and cheesy, but this time, even with the rainbow there, it looked awesome and really changed it around. Because I know the movie was just too scared to even try the Rainbow Bridge. They kind of changed it up a little bit so it didn't look as weird as the comic usually does.
So, alright, cool. Then I'm going to show you my panel of the week, which, here's my panel right there, and it's just the top part with Black Bolt yelling no, and it's freaking awesome. It is so, so wicked. And that's from Infinity Part 3 of 6.
Yeah. Mine is... This is my spread right here, actually. It's the whole thing. Because of everything going on, it's really crazy. Because it's pretty much showing Black Bolt going, no! And it's showing what he's doing while he's saying no. And what he had set up.
I think it's African American Bolt, actually. Is, if you're politically correct.
No, it's Black Bolt.
Alright, if you want to be wrong. But anyways, this also happened to be my Back and Back of the Week. Right? Yours too?
Mine
Yours
as well. Yeah.
It was a pretty sweet cover, for one. I mean, that was my runner-up for cover of the week for me. Because it's Black Bolt, and then you have it's him, like, splitting Attilan, with his mind or whatever. And it was just... Infinity was the business this week, right?
Yeah, it was. Everything Infinity was good. Even the tie-in was just like, holy crap, this is freaking good.
The tie-ins, like... Because I read the tie-ins and then the actual and then the actual Infinity issue, and it just culminated to this great moment. And I know it kind of like, that's part of what makes it great, but without it, it's still awesome. I feel like if
Yeah.
you're just reading it by itself, it's still pretty freaking sweet.
It's a solid series by
Yeah.
itself, but the tie-ins actually feel important in this one. Most of the other events, they're just don't feel that important.
Mm. You don't need to read the tie-ins. I feel like it has some of the best parts of the tie-ins anyways.
Yeah.
As well as this is where you see the tide of war change, and that was so awesome.
Yeah,
Right?
it's great. And Captain America says probably one of my favorite lines this week besides Daredevil. Like, Gladiator, you're used to winning with the upper hand. I'm used to winning with the lower hand.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I mean, and then that whole thing at the bottom, I mean, that, like, our spreads are part of what say it, which is, the art is freaking mind-blowingly great
Yeah.
in this issue.
New Avengers had a good story to it.
Mhm.
It was just the art was so freaking good in this one. It
Yeah.
took it.
It was
over.
just, yeah, it was better. It was, and it was Pena and it was Weaver, and really you couldn't tell the difference
No,
between
you
the two.
couldn't.
You really couldn't.
They were pretty seamless.
Yeah.
I'm sure if we took a microscope to it, we might be able to tell the difference.
Yeah.
But I'm not gonna do that.
So, but it just felt like a historical event in the making, sort of. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of feel
And you're seeing
like
the events play out.
Infinity in general is just yeah.
Yeah.
When you got Opena, Weaver, and Lionel Yu.
And then Hickman orchestrating this
Yeah.
whole thing, with his storytelling. So
Yeah, it's just nothing.
nothing beat it this week. Like
Yeah.
it was easily the best book.
Easily the best, and
Yeah. So yeah, that's why it's our back and bag of the week. We're gonna be doing live streaming on Friday.
we'll keep you informed. We'll put a location there. If
It will be
someone wants
Ustream
to-
though, right?
Yeah, it will be Ustream.
It should be
and
Ustream. We'll
post
give you the link.
And if we give you if we give location, you want to just jump on in.
So yeah,
show
5 to
up.
6 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, MST. Little acronyms for you
Yeah.
right there. And so, we're going to be answering any questions. If you have any questions or any comments, you have any comments, we'll be reading them out loud or whatever, If you want us to give a shout out or whatever, we're also going to be giving away a lot of digital comic codes. I have a huge stack of comics
I'll bring
of digital
I'll be
codes
bringing
to give
some
away
as well.
So, we're gonna have that ready. Maybe we should like cosplay for it. Maybe I'll cosplay Namor over there. Have some some sparkly.
Really?
Some sparkly
Then
underwear.
I'm gonna have to go DC on you.
I just want to show off. The goods. That's all.
And don't make me go DC on you. I will DC on you.
Batman. You
Yeah,
Batman?
yeah. Get my bast suit out.
That's what I figured.
That's why I bought it.
That's it for us. So keep those eyes hungry for
Comics.